get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
47. Here we go, 47. 51.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders.
Complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Play fake. Here's Prescott. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
That's good.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
7 yard attempt.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through.
10.
And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
First and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. We couldn't hang on. Third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I'm going to go 46. Switch it, kid, switch it.
To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Robert Mathis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Forced out to his left. Finding room inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sanders.
Complete to Barry Sanders. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Washington on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Flushed out right. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27 in Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. The 40, 20, 10, and he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Quarter pass set to kick off.
And off we go from Las Vegas. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the former rushing champ, this is Arian Foster, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They'll try and run forward with Foster, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Give, this is Foster. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Down at the 31.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Open down the middle of the field, and he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Prescott. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Being chased out left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders nothing.
On first down, it's Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Up 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. First down, Prescott. Oh, look at that, a diving catch. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I know retirement ceremonies and rocking chairs often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott flush to his right. It is intercepted at the goal line. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. A minute 52 to play until halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That's right, right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
The 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again, Jackson. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. Will take over with a new set of downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Prescott off play action. Incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Called out a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. Down there, it's Randy Moss. And they're going to have the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 28. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. He moves the sticks. First down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Play action now. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On play action, Prescott slings this deep from McCoy. And it's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll get 34 yards there.
And the Washington first down.
To the air again, Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
47.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Off the play fake, Prescott rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Dak Prescott keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. field. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Steps away to his left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Sliding out of the pocket. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Hall of Famer running up. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
To try again after the sack. Jackson, and he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Out to his left. Gets this one a use check. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 3rd down, they'll run it to Sanders. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Gain of a yard.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Throwing here, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. He was covered by Deion Sanders.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say goodnight from Las Vegas.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Steps away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nnamdi Asomugha. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. It's a big play there for Washington on 3rd down. 41 yards. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
50-yard line.
Prescott now from the 50. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Prescott on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack and the Raider D, they get the football back. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down.
He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And now it's second down. From the gun, it's Favre. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
And a Las Vegas first down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Favre. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, that play certainly took a long time, and that's why a lot of coaches in training camp, they use a whistle or a horn at about 3 seconds because they want the ball in the hands of the quarterback. They want the play to develop quickly and get the ball downfield. This one had to go over 5 seconds holding on to the football, and then he ends up getting hit, and they have an incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw is Favre. Gets it left side to Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Mason Crosby on for the field goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
1-yard attempt. That's the end of the first quarter with the score Raiders 7, Washington nothing. Mason Crosby on for the field goal, a 31-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Favre. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Toss play to Jackson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
A 25-yard attempt.
And Crosby puts it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He's going to fire one deep left sideline. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber. First half interception.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here's Favre to throw. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen.
Necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Favre. And that's going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run with Jackson out of the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Throwing is Favre. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Prescott off play action. Forced out to his left. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 46. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Back to throw now on first down. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. 36 yards on the play. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
41-yard attempt.
The kick by Crosby is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up. Incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now Prescott. Left side here to Sanders. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Washington on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left.
Nice. Good sheds. Fuck.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
On the throwaway.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again,
You're a faggot. Kill yourself. You're a fucking faggot. Shy Alexander. You're a fucking faggot.
Over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing.
Damn, you know how to use a rush out of 3-3-5. You're a fucking beast on Madden, bro. You're a fucking god. You fucking suck. I'm throwing 10% more completion than you. The game was bullshitting me in the start, and you're still fucking only up by 13. You're trash. So garbage. Run crosses. Randy Moss with the big catch. Yes, sir.
Good pickup there, 21 yards.
Little audible. Oh, RPO for the gang. You're trash. You're so trash. You're so fucking garbage. Holy shit.
The Raiders add on to their lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means
you've had probably 4 picks that should not have been picked.
Typically you try and throw quick hitters, quick
and you're
slants,
still fucking not even that high.
Nothing was open.
Bruh.
He ends up getting
You
sacked.
suck.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so,
what the fuck, Cooley? How you dropping that?
On offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott from the gun. Steps away to his left.
Holy shit, he's so bad.
Interception. Derwin James with a pick. And they have possession.
Can you pause so I can leave? Fucking pussy.
Line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Nice.
And going deep for Hill. And
nice.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hey, little bitch, can you pause? Little bitch.